markets are positive.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Sonal. Managed to finish that in time. Well, the Nifty has opened up with a bit of a cut, with a cut of around 40 points. Par for the course, I would say. A couple of the stocks are doing well. As Sonal told us, that windfall tax revision, well, it's given some legs to ONGC and Oil India. So both those two stocks have opened up in the green. Let's see how some of those auto names are reacting. Remember, Eicher Motors, the numbers were a little bit disappointing, but I think that one as well has opened up more or less flattish. It's down close to around 1% actually, Eicher Motors. Hero MotoCorp as well is down. So both those two-wheeler makers, they are down anything between half to around 1%. A couple of other notable movers, you have Westlife post the analyst meet. That's opened up well in the green. So that's opened up with a gain of close to around 2.5% the last time I checked. PB Fintech as well, that large trade took place in pre-open in the block window, and that's flying away up close to around 6%. Or it's a solid demand we saw for that one, and that explains why that stock has opened up well in the green. In terms of the broader markets, well, a couple of notable movers. Oil India is the one that's really bucking the trend. That's up 3.5% as we speak. On the flip side, MCX is down close to around 1% or thereabouts. But otherwise, the mid-cap index doing a relative outperformance. And by the end of today, if we could see that, that's what is something that will make the markets quite happy. Rima, what else?
But broadly, it's a quiet session, right? Markets are just consolidating. Remember, the markets have rallied 3.6% in the last trading session. We are at record levels, elevated valuations. So after this kind of a run-up over the last 8 trading sessions, markets today are just taking a breather. In fact, even the IT index has paused today. So the Nifty IT index, at least in the opening tick, is currently down close to about 0.1%. And remember, the backdrop of Asian markets is also negative. Hang Seng is down 0.6%. The Chinese markets are lower. The Japanese markets are down in excess of 1.5%. So across the Asian markets, if you could pull them up, you would see that there are cuts. And that, to some extent, is getting reflected in the Indian markets as well. A couple of the big movers include Trident, so that's significantly higher. SGVN is also up and about in trade. Lemon Tree has had a good week. The stock has rallied close to about 7% in this week itself. So that's a stock which is gaining in trade. On the losing side, Shilpa Medicare comes in for some amount of profit booking. Max Healthcare under pressure. JK Tyre, it rallied 14% this week. But over the last 2 days, you are seeing some cuts coming through. But Prashant, it's all about these oil and gas names like ONGC, Reliance, and plus crude prices are higher. Brent is at 87, and then you've got these new age companies like Paytm on fire.
No, absolutely, Rima. You know, there is no, in terms of gainers, there's no one space which is kind of, oil and gas, of course, is there. Metals are up about